How's it been since you've been here? I mean, how you feel comfortable here?
I feel very comfortable. The guys are great. The coaches are great. So it's really easy to just find my way. We got good leaders here, so it's been fun, man. I really enjoy being here. I haven't been here long, but so far it's very welcoming.
How did this close to what you've done before?
It is a lot similar, but at the same time, you got little caveats that I'm not used to. So just getting more of the verbiage down. After that, it's not too difficult, but it's still something that, there's always something that I'm learning.
How did this come about, coming to New Orleans? And I'm guessing you were waiting for the right opportunity?
Yeah, I had conversations with them throughout the whole off season, just talking to the guys, going through physicals, and like you said, I was just kind of waiting for the best opportunity, and this one presented itself as the best to me. I'm really close to Coach Staley, so since I came out of the draft, I had been talking to Staley, when he was with the Rams, and then he went to San Fran last year, talked to him there, and then this year he was like, "You're back again." Like, I've been trying to get you, so it's good to work with. It's good to work with him.
Is he the reason you wanted to come here? Was there something about this defense, or was he it? Like, once he, I don't mind playing for that guy.
A little bit of both. I really love his energy. I really love what he has to offer. I really love the defense. I love the guys that are here. There's a lot of opportunity on the defensive side, so it just felt like the best fit for me.
After the interception yesterday, he had shouted, "I've been waiting 5 years."
Been waiting 5 years. I said, "Coach, this is for you."
What does that feel like from your perspective?
I mean, it feels good to be valued. You always feel good when you're wanted somewhere, and to be able to play for a guy that's been wanting me, it feels great, because every mistake that I have, he's like, "You're fine. This is what I see you doing." He's very communicative, so it's really easy to just keep going and moving forward, knowing that he has my back.
What's it like to replace a guy like Tyron?
Huh?
I said, what's it like just?
I mean, I wouldn't call it replacing. Tyron, he's a Hall of Famer. I wouldn't call it replacing him. I think that it's just holding the standard that he left here. So doing the best that I can to uphold that standard that he held is what I'm here for.
Julian, when the 5-year comment, I assume that means he conveyed you at some point he was hoping to draft you, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, through the whole draft process in 2020, he was like, "Listen, we're picking you up. We're so excited with our pick in the 3rd round. We're going to get you." And then I think it was like 2 picks before they had Indianapolis pick me up, and he was like, "Burgess." And so Terrell's here as well. But
that's funny.
So yeah, we've been talking ever since.
And then you were a free agent once before. Were there any?
I was last year.
Kind of in transition, but did you talk to San Francisco at all last year?
I did last year, and he was another guy that he's always been very honest, Coach Staley, and he's just telling me my situation, what I should be looking for, what my best interests should be, and I went back to Indy, and then free agent again, and he was like, "I'm gonna tell you again what your best interest should be." And so, I heard him, and I just really appreciated that.
When you say that you've been talking for a while, what prevented it from happening? They upped their number recently, or you liked the opportunity when Tyron retired, or
this year?
Yeah. What finally made the deal happen?
Honestly, it was something that we were pushing towards before the retirement. It was just something that I felt comfortable doing, and then that just so happened to happen. So it wasn't like we were waiting on Tyron's decision. It was more of like, I know the guys around me, and even if Tyron was here, it'd be great to learn from him. So it was one of those things.
What is your strength? You feel like it's your strength? You played all along in secondary, correct? Nichols, corner, everything else. What is your strength?
I would say taking the ball away, zone defense, communication. I'm really good at understanding route concepts, just being able to know where a quarterback's going to go, where my weaknesses are, who needs help when. So it's kind of one of those things where, because I've played every position, it's easier for me to communicate with guys what I'm seeing, because I'm more of like a free safety. So being able to see the whole field and tell guys what I'm diagnosing helps them.
Tyron has been complimentary of you since you've been here. Have you talked to him by chance?
Who was that?
Tyron.
I haven't talked to him at all, which I probably should, honestly. Just reach out to him, see, and learn from him, because obviously he's one of those guys that play the game very well for a long time. So I have not talked to him.
Joseph and Kellen have been, praising how you just hopped in, you're understanding everything, you just kind of got the ball rolling. How can you just speak to how important it was to get the ball rolling, being in training camp?
Just watching film, going over the game plan like multiple times, making sure that I understand what calls are what, because when you come from a different team, you might have the same calls, but they might be called differently. So just being able to get the verbiage down was pretty much it for me, and then being able to go from there was fine.
What stands out about the way that Staley likes to use the safeties?
I mean, it's very visionary, and quarterbacks don't like that. So being able to play very visionary, it means turnovers, and turnovers are what we're here for. So being able to get the ball back to the offense is the most important, and his defense. It's very opportunistic.
How about the pre-snap like movement that you guys like disguises like all that?
I mean, that's just the game that we play. I mean, when you get to the NFL, it's all chess. You know what I'm saying? Like who goes where, who's looking at what formation's what, and so it's not really one of those things that's like you're thinking about all the time, but it just makes sense to do.
How do you think I know it's only been a couple days, so how do you think you pair with Justin Reed? Like,
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I love him. I love what he brings to the table. He's an enforcer. He's an aggressive player. Being able to have a guy to rely on like that is honestly nice to me. He's like a safety blanket. So compliments me well, and he's also very communicative as well. So, I mean, the first day I got here, I mean, he started telling me, hey, this is what I'm looking at. You should look at this. This is where I'm stressed, and just trying to help me out with the verbiage and just getting a better understanding of that.
How was the shoulder, and what made you want to play through that last year?
Well, you know what, the Colts actually, they asked me to. And not only that, it was my teammates. You know, I wanted to play for them. So I decided to play through it, and it was hard. It wasn't my best year, but I'm healthy now. I got cleared, and I feel great. So I'm excited for this year.
Was that maybe part of the delay of you visited back in May or June, or when did you?
Yeah, I think it was early May. I mean, not really. They weren't really worried about the shoulder. It was more of just getting it cleared, and you know, they were trying to get through OTAs. They didn't want to really get into anything until after, so that they could have a better thought process going into it.
As a free agent trying to choose an opportunity, do you ever factor in holistic things like how the team did last year, whether or not they have a new staff, what's expected of them? You know, or do you just kind of look at it as where do I fit, and it's just my career, and that's all I'm looking at?
I mean, listen, when it comes to defense, I can't really control what happens on offense, so I can't be like, hey, if I come in, what's the offense look like? I can only control how I affect the defense. And so here, I just felt like they have a great defense, and they have a spot open, and I feel like I can fill that spot. And, you know, honestly, the culture here is, I mean, it's built on winning culture. The Saints, they're known for winning, and so we want to bring that back, and I feel like I can help do that.
And you said earlier that Staley encouraged the best thing for you when he was in San Francisco. Was it to come to San Francisco, or did he recommend going back to?
Man, not necessarily. He just kind of told me I need to weigh my options, like what I should be looking for, who's in front of me, as in front seven, can I play free safety? Can I play what I'm great at? And then from there, it's like you make the decision. And for me, it was, you know, going into year 5, I felt very comfortable going back to the Colts. I knew everything about the defense. I was there for 5 years, so I played every position, so it just seemed like something that was easier to make a decision to do.
And was his level of pre-draft interest, I don't know if they technically promised you, you know, usually sometimes a draft promise, were other teams doing that as well, or did the Rams kind of?
Yeah, I had a couple, but Staley was my main guy, you know.